All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. After spending the majority of this NBA season under the category of underachievers, the Los Angeles Lakers appear to be finally figuring it out at the right time. The Lakers' win last night over the Minnesota Timberwolves finally got them above the 500 mark this season as they have an eye on getting to the play-in tournament and possibly getting to the postseason without even having to participate in that four-team tournament altogether. Now, Los Angeles has won five out of their last six, while they are 12-6 overall since February the 15th, as they've gone from a team that was on the outside of the postseason picture to possibly being a team that no one wants to face in the first round of the playoffs. Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka made several key moves just prior to the NBA's trade deadline. But what LA is benefiting from the most, in my opinion, is a motivated Anthony Davis. Since being the first overall pick of the NBA draft in 2012 by the New Orleans Hornets, Davis has shown that he can not only be one of the league's best big men, but also one of the better players overall when he is on top of his game. That potential led the Lakers to acquiring Davis from New Orleans in 2019, and he'd go on to help the Purple and Gold win it all in 2020. But since then, the injury bug that has plagued Davis throughout his NBA career, it continues to pop up, along with the fact that some people have questioned his toughness and commitment to the Lakers, as he failed. Not only him, but the Lakers in general have failed to live up to the championship expectations since they won it all. And part of that has been his inability to consistently be in the lineup for LA. And when the Lakers appear to be on a fast track to nowhere once again this season, it's been Davis who has recently served as a catalyst for this team. Now, with LeBron James sidelined by several injuries and following a bevy of trades, Davis has taken over as in the month of March, he averaged nearly 28 points per contest and more than 12 boards. You look at it and you think about him in recent games for the Lakers: 35 points and 17 rebounds in a win over the Pelicans on March the 14th, 27 and 9 on March 22nd in a win over the Phoenix Suns, 37 and 15 in a win over the Oklahoma City Thunder on the 24th, 38 and 9 this past Wednesday versus the Chicago Bulls. And then playing through pain last night, we saw him injure that ankle, but he still managed to get 38 points and 17 wins in the Lakers comeback win over Minnesota. And all of these games that I mentioned, as far as these big outputs that we saw Davis put up, all of these were wins for the Lakers. Very important wins right now for this team, as it's been gut check time for AD, and he's been able to answer the bell. You look at a Lakers club right now that they're making moves in the standings. This team, looks like they are beginning to distance themselves somewhat from the rest of the pack, if you will, for those teams that are vying for the play-in tournament positioning. LA is up to seventh right now, and they're currently just a game and a half behind Golden State for the sixth spot in the West. And obviously, that is important because if you get to the top six, you avoid that play-in tournament altogether. But getting back to Anthony Davis, playing for the Lakers and playing alongside LeBron, each, are a difficult task for players to deal with. Now, putting it all together, talking about playing with LeBron and playing for the Lakers, and you being a star player, it brings with it a different expectation level, and it's not easy for everyone. We saw AD reach that level in 2020. And there, but when you play at that level, and when you're a guy like AD, and like I said, you're playing for the Lakers, that expectation level is there on a nightly basis, as is a yearly basis. And when you put that purple and gold uniform on, obviously you're going to be judged by what you're able to do or not do come playoff time. And this Lakers team, they look like they're figuring it out at the right time. Of course, they had some new pieces come in at the trade deadline, which includes the likes of D'Angelo Russell. You're getting LeBron back now from injury, but at the end of the day, with the talent that the Lakers have, it still comes down to Anthony Davis. And they, in my opinion, are only going to go as far as the big fella takes them. And I say this because when AD is on top of his game, there's nobody at the position in the NBA, in my opinion, that can stop him. So you look at it right now, you look at the tear that Anthony Davis is on, and of course the question is going to be, will he be able to keep it up? Um, the big thing for Anthony Davis, like it always has been, is can he stay healthy? And that's always going to be the bugaboo about his career. But nonetheless, when he's on the court, it is a big time difference in a positive way for the Lakers. So let's just see if AD can keep rolling like he is. Let's just see if AD can stay healthy. That is the most important thing. But if you have a healthy and motivated Anthony Davis, there is not going to be that many teams out there that want to face the Lakers in the postseason. They are a dangerous and formidable team, especially when AD is clicking on all cylinders. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out now to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you are on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I am signing off, and I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.